How to stay motivated to learn English. Tip number 1. Hi students! Do you ever feel sad and discouraged about your English learning progress? Do you sometimes find it hard to stay motivated because learning English takes such a long time? Are there days when you just don't feel like studying? If you've ever experienced these emotions, then you will really enjoy the lessons I have for you this month. I'm going to teach you 10 practical ways to stay motivated in your English learning. This is a special series of lessons that isn't specifically about grammar or vocabulary, but instead about how you can stay motivated and keep learning English, even when it feels hard. I'm making these videos for you because I want to see you succeed in your English learning, and these will be my top tips to help you keep going. Before we get started with tip number 1, I want to invite you to take some free sample lessons from my courses about speaking, vocabulary, grammar, pronunciation, and more. You can try the free samples to see which one of my courses will be best and most helpful for you. All right, get ready to learn how to stay motivated when learning English. Again, this is tip number 1 of 10 tips that will be published this month, so stay tuned. Tip number 1 for staying motivated is be encouraged. Your English is probably better than you think it is. Unfortunately, a lot of English learners have a very negative view of their English skills. Do you ever find yourself saying or thinking things like, "My English is probably full of mistakes," or "I'm afraid to speak because other people might not understand me," or "I've been studying for years, but my English is still bad"? Well, I can tell you honestly, your English is probably better than you imagine. As the teacher here at Espresso English, I've interacted with thousands of you students. I've corrected hundreds of homework assignments from students in my courses, and I can say with confidence that most of you are doing great in English. Yes, of course there is room to improve, but you already have pretty good English skills, and I can understand your speaking and writing. That's a really big accomplishment. So if you tend to have a low opinion of your English, try to eliminate those negative thoughts by focusing on what you can do, not on what you can't do yet. That's all for today, but don't forget to check out those free sample lessons from my courses and keep watching my channel for the next 9 motivational tips, which you will see every couple days during this month.